Hey guys, Jordan here from Without Bounds. Thank you for joining me. Come on in, let's get this started. This is going to be a very quick but powerful tip for you today. And when you get through this video, I want you to write down 3 things that you learned from this. What value did you get from this today? That's what I want you to focus on, because I'm going to deliver something to you that's going to be massive. And when you get the hang of what this question is asking you, it's going to change your focus and change the way that you relate to yourself and the way that you relate to others. The first question is, what do you do when you first wake up in the morning? Now, this isn't necessarily a question about the habits that you have. This is a question about what controls your life. What's the first thing that you do? Do you reach for your phone? Granted, is it the alarm that's going off, or is it the flood of text messages that you have yet to answer? When you go to the bathroom in the first thing in the morning, are you right on Facebook or right on Instagram or Snapchat? What is it that you're doing? And what about when you're at work? How many times are you checking your phone for notifications? Or when you get home and you're feeling a little tired, and the first thing you do is you reach for that TV remote and you start watching all the commercials and flipping through all the channels. And what about during the day when that first little thought comes on and it says, I need a cigarette? So you go have one, and you don't even think about it. You just thought about it, and then you did it. The question at hand is, what's your master? What's got control over you? And why does it have control over you? Why do you need to reach for your phone in the morning? To check those text messages, to answer those emails, to go on social media? Why do you need to grab the most unhealthy thing in your fridge day after day? Or grab those cookies that you know are sitting around waiting to be eaten? Why'd you buy those cookies in the first place? And what about that cocktail that you've had every night this week? Did you really need it? Or that cigarette? Was it worth it? Look, folks, you live your own life. And you're an individual, and you are free to do whatever you want. But the problem is, we're not always aware that something has a leash over our lives, that something is more in control of us than we're in control of it. And I want you to think about, again, what are those 3 things that are in control of your life? And what can you start to do to take that control back? So that when you wake up in the morning, you don't have to reach for the phone. When you go to the bathroom, you don't have to go on social media. And when you are feeling hungry, you don't always have to reach for that cookie. These are questions that they're so simple in nature, but the magnitude with which they can change your whole life, unbelievable. Because you are an unshakable being. But sometimes it's the little things that are shaking you and you just don't know it. So again, think of those 3 things, folks. Think of those 3 things that are in control of your life. How are they interrupting your life? And what can you do to take that control back? And if you need more insight, feel free to hit us up on social media, leave comments below, any questions that you might have. We're here to help you. And if you know someone who's a little overtaken by their addictions or their abuses or overuses, show them this video, because we're really here to create a community of people who serve each other and people who help each other. And I want you to think of who you can help. So think of another person who needs to see this. Again, like this video, share it with your friends, and thank you for hanging out with me today. Again, my name is Jordan from Without Bounds, where we heal, uplift, and empower you to overcome what blocks you from your ideal. And we look forward to helping you add color to your life. Take care.